Dear learner, you're welcome to this tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to take you through how you can use PowerPoint to develop step-by-step approach of solving mathematical problem. My name is Daniel Konin, and join me for this tutorial. The question is, if 4y minus 8 is equal to 2y plus 20, then find y. Now the solution. 4y minus 8 is equal to 2y plus 20. Here we have to group the like items. And for the like items, we have 2y and 4y. Now, to group the like items, we need to subtract 2y from both sides of the equation. Note, 4y minus 2y will give you 2y, and 2y minus 2y will give you 0. So, new equation becomes 2y minus 8 is equal to 20. Here, we have to take 8 to the other side of the equation, and 8 is minus, so we have to add 8 to both sides of the equation. Note that minus 8 plus 8 will be 0, and 20 plus 8 will be 28. So our new equation then becomes 2y is equal to 28. And taking 2 from the left side to the other side of the equation, we need to divide both sides of the equation by 2. Dividing both sides of the equation by 2 will give you y is equal to 14. And that is the solution. I hope you enjoyed this recording. So in my next video, I'm going to take you through how you can develop this step-by-step approach. Hi, dear learner. I welcome you to this tutorial. In the previous video, I showed you how PowerPoint was used to display the steps in solving mathematical problems. This time around, I'm going to take you through how you can apply transitions and effects to the text to display the step-by-step approach. You remember in the video, it was only the question that was available. Then later, the solutions came. So in this wise, you have the question stated. What you do again is to type the whole solution down. How to type the solution? Let's see. For PowerPoint, you need to use the text box to type your text. So in the first place, you go to Insert, Shapes, select the text box, and then you type in your text. Here I'm going to type solution, and that is what you saw first. Right? So we have solution here. That's the first thing. Let me increase the size a little. Have solution. And you have the question that you are going to solve. And this is the question. So this question here, you're going to apply the effects on it. And what you're going to do is to select the text box as we did earlier, and then you type in the question. Here you have the question. Okay, let me increase the size so it will display well for you to see. Here you have the question. So you keep on typing the whole solution till you get to the end, and you're going to get something like this, right? Because you know this is the question, and this also comes in another line. Use text box to type this. The next line, you type it. The next line, you keep on till you have finally your answer. Now, let's see how we can apply the effects to each of the texts to have that solution. Now, they all appear this way. We're going to apply an effect on the solution, how the solution should appear. So you select the solution, go to animation, and then you go to the animation pane, add animation. Then you select entrance. I want this, it means that I want this solution to enter the screen by appearing. So I select appear and then click on OK. It will enter by appearing. Then when I do that, I go to the timeline at the pane and then select the option, select timing, come to effects, and then animate text. I'll select by letter. So letter by letter. I'll increase the speed a little to 0.2 and select OK. So that is how it will appear. Great. I keep on typing. So I'll go to this one too, apply the same effect, and I'll select it should appear. This time it's here, so I can select it straight, appear. And how should that appear? You realize that the options is here in the animation pane. So select timing, then I'll select effect. It should appear letter by letter, and I'll decrease or increase the speed a little to 0.2, same way, and then OK, and that's how it's going to appear. So let's test what we have done so far. Now we preview. You have solution appearing this way. Then 4 minus 8 was very good. So back to our project. You remember that we said we're going to group the like items, and the like items were 4y and 2y. Let's see how to indicate or highlight the two. Here, I'll go to Insert, Shapes, and select Oval. I'll draw the oval over the 4, right? Like this. It has covered the 4, but I don't want it to cover the 4. So with this, I go to Fill Shape because it's a shape fill, and select No Fill. And then I want to increase or change the color of the outline. So go to Shape Outline, click on that, and change the color to red. Okay, I can also bolden it by increasing the weight to, let's say, 2.4, if that's what I want you to see. I can copy this very one, Control C and Control V, paste it, and place it on the 2y, right? So I'm going to apply the effect to both of them. Now with the 2 selected, this oval, hold down Shift and click on that oval 2. So I've selected the 2 of them. I'm going to apply the effect to them. So back to animations. I said they should appear this time around wheel. So that's how it's going to appear. Great. So after this, I want now minus 2y minus 2i to also appear. So I'll select minus 2y minus 2y. Each of them is appearing here. If you select this, you see the box where it is. If you select that, we have not applied effect to it yet, so you can't find it in the animation pane. So you're going to apply effect to minus 2y. In the same way, let it appear first on the screen. Then you go to determine how it should appear. Timing, effects, then say that letter by letter. We're going to reduce the speed to or increase the speed to 0.3. When we click, that's how it's going to appear. Great. Now let's test what we have now, preview what we have done so far. Here, solution, the equation is there. We say we group like items, and the best way to do this is to subtract 2y from each of them. Now you realize that though we have indicated minus 2y, the red ovals are still there. They should not be there. Let's go back to our project. So what we want to do is that as the negative 2y appear, the ovals should also disappear at the same time. We have to apply disappear effect to the oval first. So with the 2 selected, we go to Add Animation pane. You go to Exit Effect. Click on that. And probably you want to select the wheel that you should exit through the wheel style. And you select OK. So that is going to exit through the wheel pane. So with this selected, open the effect, then select Start with Previous. So it's going to go together. Now, if you preview, you realize that for the negative 2y to appear, the ovals also disappear. That's it. So use this same method till you have the final answer. Thank you for watching this video.